Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Super Mario Galaxy on the Nintendo Switch. And yes, I know it's on the Nintendo Switch too, but I'll probably get that soon, Maybe. Anyways, so this is going to be the first video I'm actually recording using a mic. Well, kind of. I'm not actually having a mic. I'm just going to use the computer mic that's built in, even though that makes no sense because I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's going to sound bad, but I don't really care that much about it. I'm also going to make this video because I just want to try and see how it actually feels to actually use a mic for once instead of just recording no audio. So there's that. But yeah, before I actually begin, I want to thank you guys, everyone, for who watched the King K. Rool video upload, who was reactions to, which I think was an amazing video, by the way. Thank you guys so much for over 100,000 views, which is crazy considering the fact that I thought I would never actually see a video that high views. But thank you so much. But here we go. Alright, so I made a simplifier just in case something goes wrong with this. So if you're wondering, oh, why are you playing on a different file? But yeah, even though it's gonna be like 2 people. Yeah, I get like, probably get like 4 views on any of the videos I have so far. Oh, what I'm doing. I'm being dumb. Hold up. Alright, so anyway, last time of course we did Melting Galaxy, and today I'm going to be doing the finale with the Bowser video. But there's a few more things I need to do. One of which, of course, to get the last Lumas in the game. Central Galaxy. I agree. There we go. Yeah, Power Star Mario. Yeah, Red Star Mario in this game is very good. But everyone always knows, like, oh yeah, he's great. Okay, why am I using him? Oh, but he's like, oh yeah, he's amazing. But like, no one ever uses him because it's like he's only used in like 2 levels, which is the hub world. Anyway, and we got him one of these star bits for the Lumas. And it's whatever. I gotta give him 1200, and I already have a lot, you can see. I actually made sure I always got all of the servers. You don't need that much in the game, actually. I found out that very soon in the game, you don't really compared to Super Mario Galaxy 2. But yeah, it's gonna show me Galaxy. Anyway, on top of the Super Mario Galaxy 2, though, I'm sure you guys already know we're like, oh yeah, they're gonna release Super Mario Galaxy 2 on the Switch. And, I didn't plan for that. Oh, you kidding me? Come on, no! Whatever. I didn't plan for that, like, at all, but when I was making the Super Mario 3 All-Stars videos, I was like, oh yeah, it came out on the Direct, they announced it, but I did not care at all at first. I was like, oh yeah, it's cool, because Super Mario Galaxy already is already in Switch, so it was like $70 until I realized, Mario Galaxy for $40, which still not, considering back those games were like $20. But if it was like Switch 2 edition, it would be like $80. It's like, oh yeah, it's like 3 games in one, it's in 4K, but and then that was stupid. And we got this first one, Racing the Booster. This is actually the second version, I think. This is the hard mode. For some reason, Galaxy does this a lot. They have like the same concept reused, just make it more harder, which is fine, but just get repetitive. Also, this is probably one of the actually worse because I can see it's already a 2D section, and 2D in the game is fine, but I just think it's very redundant the fact that they even have it like this. I'm gonna get some more Starbucks, even though it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna get one. So we got it too. You'll have to race me forward, and sure. Not enough when I continue to do voices. I'll continue. It's the first time ever doing this, or whatever. I'm probably not gonna do the voices because it just sounds more dumb in the video, and this audio quality is probably not the best for it at all. But yeah. Anyways, he got a minute 30. I actually don't know if that's the time he gets there, because I remember last time on the other mission, like, he would. Oh, I'm not gonna get that. He would actually, like, get there before the timer even run past the 1 minute 30. Like, I barely beat him, a little less than 30 seconds left in order to get the Starfall mission. So I don't care. I don't care that much about it. Anyway, while I'm here, I'm also talking about my thoughts this game so far, because obviously I have no commentary yet on the video. I'd say this game obviously is very good. Everyone says, "Oh, it's the best Mario game ever," which it's good. Like, it's definitely like a top 5 Mario game, but it's honestly the best as well. It's always like, "Oh yeah, it's because Super Mario Galaxy 2," right? Which is true, yes. But also look at that, 46-53. I didn't even see him for half the race. But yeah, I think the game is pretty good. I'm not gonna read that text. I don't care enough for the time. But yeah, I think for the most part, everything this game has to offer is great, right? But there are some issues like, reusing all the stars, the speedster comments are one of the worst things in the game because they make you do the exact same thing, like just like faster, but like they just add like a filter onto the game, which is whatever. Anyway, let's see his animation for the 102nd time. 102. Whatever. 64 servers. Anyway, but yeah. So there's only I think two, no, two more missions. You gotta do one more Lunar Star comment, and then the last galaxy in the final world, which I don't really care about that much. Oh come on, you kidding me? But yeah, still. Red Star power up. Who's Luigi over there? Oh yeah, I don't think I talked to him yet. But if you talk to him, he's like, oh, I can't find my power star because I'm useless. Oh, there's one up here. I don't think this one. For anyone who's not aware, which I think 99% of people aren't aware, this one up actually was like the most. Oh my god. I don't know why, but I could not get this one up. Oh wait, look at that! I get it. Of course I get it. As soon as I say I didn't get it. Whatever. Anyway, so there's the second one. This is like the last 100 million in the game. There's only 7 of these. There's one for each world, and then the cards to the I guess Gateway Galaxy, which is the last one. The 600. So look at my service. I only have 500 extra, which is actually a bit lower than usual. I could get a lot more when I play the game. But I just didn't care too much. Like, yeah, I didn't grind, because I know you can grind on one of the stars, which is one of the most famous. Oh, you can get like 109 starbits, which is okay, and you just grind that, and you never have to do it. So it just makes starbits completely useless on missions that we don't need the on, because obviously besides, I think Good Egg Galaxy is the only ones required to really you don't really need to collect them like all the time, but it's always satisfying to do, because obviously that's like the main point of the game. It's like you move around the shake your Wiimote and the Wii, but here's options in the Switch controller. But I don't really care. And then we also got the last Star Bunny. Like I was saying before, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna reuse new concepts. So we had some like Star Bunnies, and like we only had one Star Bunny in Gusty Garden Galaxy, but there's no point. There's a shell down there. For some reason, they can't really see it very well. I don't care. But here's the last one in the game. And this being the last one is too stupid. Let's play chase. Yeah, I can get you over time. Yeah, and this is all stupid because this is just reusing the same mechanic from like literally the first thing you do in the game. Is you just press buttons, which yeah, I know. I know it's meant to be like a secret, not a secret, a reference to Super Mario 64, but I don't really care. You can use your like cursor here to just move around all the snow, but yeah. So the way this guys works is that they will hide in different spots, which makes sense, but I don't like it. I think one of them is the snowman, if I remember correctly. Getting more use of servers. Where is it? But yeah, I need to hit all the switches. Is that what spawned in? The fire flower. This is let you burn down because a lot of them are hiding in the snowman. So yeah, that's a pretty lame mission. It is, I guess, kind of hard to die on, and I'm not doing that good right now. But yeah, you gotta burn all the snowman. And you'll find one of those. Hey, look, he's right here. Go figure. And they give you a lot of time still, I would say. As long as you know what you're doing. Though. So what you do here is you lead lower them into this one place, and that's it. You're gonna do that 2 more times, and yeah, I don't know. You can definitely see why I don't really like this star that much. It's probably one of my least favorite stars to get in the entire game. Alright, got another fireball. Having a lot of problems today, huh? I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, this is taking my first video, but yeah. So you get this snowman, and he's in the chest video. I played this game several times, of course. I think anyone who played Galaxy definitely has, especially since you have to play it again for Luigi spoiler. But again, I don't get it. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, when I play Super Mario Galaxy 2, I'm of course gonna get the green stars. You know, it's not gonna be fun at all. Like, yeah, it's gonna be in the Switch, and it's gonna be in higher quality, and 60 FPS. But like, I don't care, man. I just hate doing the green stars. It's like, oh, you miss it sometimes, and then there's nothing you can do. No, this is stupid. Where's the last one? I actually don't remember. So we got 40 seconds left. Was he in the big one? He was not. Oh no, no. Get there, Mario. Man. This game is pretty good when I talk about it before. Yeah, so this game obviously is like one of the best. But the issue I have with it is just the controls. Like, because you're obviously gonna spin the camera around because it's a Galaxies, but it makes it annoying to control because you're trying to look around in the area. What? Where is he? No, don't tell me I'm gonna actually lose on this mission. No. What? He just spins around. Hold on. I'm trash. There he is. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I don't know why I completely forgot about that. Like, I played this game several times. I must have just got up by accident. There's literally no way I completely forgot where he was, man. I have to recapture these bunnies. Yeah, this galaxy is a bit annoying. Again, like I said before, I just hate the bunnies, man. I was like, there's no fun in you having to blindly go around finding where the bunnies are. At least the other ones, you knew where the bunnies were. It was just you chasing it down. But yeah, also this is stupid. All you do is this the entire time. Yeah, I need Firefly. Okay, because all you do is catch them. Yeah. And then we gotta do the other one. One is the snowman, the other one's in the chest. No. Hold on. I need this. I get the shell, and I have 90 seconds to do this. Okay. Yeah, it's not a very good galaxy. Oh, he's already in trap. Oh, I guess he's dead. I can't believe you caught me. I can't believe you're annoying. Alright, come on, please. I don't want to waste time on this. Alright, let's see. Come on, there's what you do, we could do with it. It was only like, what, 5 minutes? I give up, take the star, boing. I don't know, man. It was probably one of my weakest teams about Galaxy. Long jump into the star, yup. Anyway. So throughout my entire playthrough of this game, well, I haven't finished, post-game yet, but I think one of my favorite things about the Galaxy is literally just not playing the game at all. Well, by not playing the game, I mean like literally not playing in the intended way, of course. I just really find enjoyment of just like skipping things, which of course is like kind of obviously, but I do plan on playing soon, by the way. But yeah. Save the game. I don't know why I even did this. There's no point. Well, I mean, I guess actually it's worse because it's like, oh, if something goes wrong with the recording, then I guess. But then I remember, oh wait, I can just copy the save file, which I already did, and it doesn't matter in case something goes wrong. Could use the red star power for not the last time. Let's say the last time 4 or 5 Bowser technically, but yeah. Again, it's such an underutilized power up. I have no idea why they made it. Alright. No! Oh, come on. Hold on. Please. I hate the camera angle of this power. I like the power up again, but I just hate the camera. Gun, please. The problem with the red star is you don't push a direction and that's it. No, you have to actually like hold in a direction because if you don't, you automatically like start slowing. You start slowly going down, yeah. And it doesn't matter star galaxy, it's gonna be the last like mini galaxy, the ones that only have 1 star in them. Which honestly, I don't know how I feel about these. A lot of these are lame. Blue by Galaxy is probably the only one's cool, but that's because it has a green star, so there's actually more to it than just you doing like 1 gimmick in 1 galaxy. Which I guess you could say, oh wait, we're talking about Super Mario Galaxy that basically does that, and it has like more galaxies. Yeah, but at least those galaxies, were a lot more interesting. The first ever small galaxy you do in the game is like the one where you literally just hit all those switches and that's it, and you never go back there again. It's like no starbits. It's just like 2 coins, I think, and then like that's it. Like yeah, I understand it's a big level, but like it's just stupid. And the fact that they returned that gimmick in the other galaxies, I didn't notice that they do that a lot. Ooh, no. And it doesn't matter. Wait, no, we're not talking about. Anyway, again, this is also another kind of stuff I guess you could say. It's because, it's literally using both the galaxy, which is true, but. So you just long jump again. But yeah. Also, you guys can tell very clearly because my cursor is like shaking all the time. I'm using the Y button. Yeah, I do not care to use like. What am I doing? Oh my god, dude, I'm completely just I don't know, stupid. No. Whatever. Anyway, so you got this main platform over here. You literally just spin right there. I'm gonna use the turbo. I'm kidding. I'm gonna use the star bit. I almost never use it. It's just such a useless ability most of the time. Like, you can use it, I guess, like the bunnies over there, but again, you don't need it. It's like, why? Oh, wait, I just realized what I just did. No. Yeah, this galaxy is cool. It's like, oh, let's use a spin mushroom, we only use like once in the entire game. Well, actually, twice. There's only 1 galaxy, Quarantine Galaxy, and then you never see it again. It's like, oh yeah, we forgot about that. And there's another 2 section. Something I don't think people talk about, like, oh, the 2 sections of Galaxy. And I can understand why they did it. It's like, oh, it's like Mario, but like, it's better because you actually have more control. It doesn't feel flat. The new Super Mario Bros. Series. I'm not gonna talk about too much because I do plan on playing the game, and I'll talk about it more when I actually do play the game. But for now, I'm gonna be doing this. Anyway. But I should also mention that the DM recording this is like after Sonic Break. No, dude, come on. Dude, I'm gonna get to the final level, and I'm literally gonna die like 50 times, and I'm gonna be stuck there for 3 hours, and I'm gonna wonder what went wrong with my life. Because there is nothing. This is not challenging at all. I really do think that, like, oh yeah, because you're talking in the mic, it's probably because of the camera crew. But no, I played the game like several times. I think it's just because, of course, I'm playing on like my computer instead of using the TV when I'm on free time. But even then, I didn't even die that much throughout the play, the let's play. Yeah, the speed mushroom sucks because you have to wait like on it, like you see, and then like, look, you get like no distance. Like you have to keep holding. It's all vertical height. And 99% of the time, you don't even need the speed motion. Like you can actually do. I remember doing this with Luigi, and you never need to use the speed motion there again because he just has the height that you need. So it just goes to show how badly designed they made this. All right, we got time. Oh, never mind. You didn't have time. Oh, I guess kind of. Not really. But yeah, there's not much to this level at all. But you gotta keep like moving it. It's stupid. You can't just hold in place like normal. No, you gotta like keep moving because you know you're springy. Such a bad power, man. Everyone knows it's the worst power of the entire game. And there's a reason for why Nintendo barely uses it. Poked out 2 and 2 and 2. It's only using like one level. What you guys are gonna see first? Oh, where is it? What? There we go. Let's say if you die, you gotta go all the way back. Oh, here it is. Let's do so. Please. Don't die. There we go. Alright, no more spring mushroom forever. Oh. Actually, do we use it in Twilight Galaxy? No, I think yes, perfect. So yeah, no more. I've got this one last section right here. It's actually probably my first section. The first one was fine, second one horrible. Oh, not really. It's 2D, sure, but the first third one was a finish. But here's also like you kind of just like move on. You have like some dead ends here. It's nothing too crazy, but it is interesting. Oh, let me go. I'm going here. Okay. Yes, the spin in this game, everyone knows it's amazing, but it's not like Flood, of course. Flood is so much better because you get so much distance and height that you get, you know, from cover nozzle and stuff. But I just find that the spin is it's a super simple ability. Just press one button and then you get like a little boost. Run. And I guess I'm jump. There's start. I do enjoy this level. I mean, it's the last level for the Valor, so it is, you know, more memorable that way, but I don't know. Yeah, that was. I mean, it's a dead end, but. Long jump! Oh, I was gonna backflip there, because normally if you don't get like any distance when you walk, you can just get backflip, of course. But, I think it's this way, yeah. And of course, you have one last magic quick. And that's it. There we go. That's all the stars you can get for Bowser, and yeah, there you go, 104 stars. Because Bowser's gonna give you 1, and then you get the 15 Postgame ones. There you go. The garden is done. Watch your step. 839 Starbits, very nice. Oh, not very nice. I don't need Starbits anymore. Alright, so now it's final time to tackle on the final boss. This final level, you guys are gonna see, it's probably one of my favorite ones in terms of my games. I know Odyssey, of course, has the main finale, but it's just the worst version, darker side. So I think Galaxy Prize is one of the best final bosses and final boss levels. When Sunshine sucked, you know, we got the stupid boat you have to do, but you know, we're gonna finish this. So yeah, you need 60 stars to beat the game, which is kind of close to. I'm not gonna get them at all. Screw that. So we talked to Resident here, and she said, "It's time. Do you want to go to this location if you're special, and I can send on the universe?" And of course, we're gonna go. All right, then off we go. And there we go. Now we got another beautiful CGI cutscene. Yes, CGI cutscenes, man. I'll never forget back in the day in 2000 when you just had like nothing but massive CGI cutscenes. You know, all these big games gotta happen because you know it's like the best thing ever. You know, see the quality HD. You know, and you know, as a kid, obviously, I'm not gonna know that like, oh yeah, why do we look so much better? Because obviously nobody that knows that. But at the same time, I don't really care. Like I'm glad it's there, obviously. But yeah. And so she uses the power to, you know, go into the center of the galaxy, and that's it. Center of the galaxy. You know, this game went from just an island to like exploring the entire galaxy, the solar system, everything. So she's plowing through Bowser's. So looks so good. There's like a UFO thing from the beginning of the game.
Go, Mario.
It's building a bridge from Rosalina. She surely was something else when she came up, huh? I mean, she was just more interesting economic character, but yeah. And before people tell me, oh, are you going to do a Rosalina storybook? Of course I am going to do it. I'm just going to do it probably in the finale episode of this game. The Bailey Notes, which actually are going to be releasing new storybook pages in the remake, which is kind of weird. Not remake, remake, sure. It's like, of all things, you're gonna just make it, which is fine. I do like how they actually can acknowledge, like, oh yeah, we're gonna have one time we ever have story, but it's just interesting. You like a remake or a real life hockey, which I don't really care that much about. I might get it, but that was gonna be interesting to see the Galaxy 2 and see how they're actually gonna extend the backstory of that game. So that game I also had no story in the game. I mean, this game technically didn't have that much, but hey, man, for a Mario game, you know, not an RPG, of course. It's pretty good. Anyway, so now we got the final level in this game. As you can see already, we're using the gravity controls. This entire level is just mixing around mechanics that you've already used, which I think, you know, is what you should do. In most final levels, they do it first, because, you know, it's the final thing that you end up doing. Oh, what am I doing? Well, backflip, spin, yeah. You can get pulled into this. And shake roll. A little bit. What am I doing now? Yeah, something I never liked about this game is that if you move like the cursor a lot to get to start with, you are going to spin. And you know, I don't think about that too much. I'm gonna down, but yeah, it's just another. So now you got like the fire things from Mountain on the Galaxy, which you know I don't really like how the final level is kind of just this. You know, it's like oh yeah, and there are different things to it. Okay, we're good. You have and these. This little final level, it's really good. You know, it's just mentioning up some things. I didn't get the ice part. This is probably my favorite part, you know, using the ice. The mechanic of this game is really fun. I think swimming is also a lot more good. I know the swim mechanics are very good, you know, you just spin around all the time, but still, it's actually also mixed with like Space Jam Galaxy where it had like the spawning thing, which is cool, but backflip spin. I'm saying you know along in the game. I've got like a Destiny Dune Galaxy with all close to sand and stuff. So I got like the fire pillars there. Or is it fire pillars? I don't remember. I don't care. That's the thing about like games, like oh yeah, you gotta say all the specific terms, and you know it's like why? These people know already. And maybe if you're like 5 years old or whatever, and don't really know, like but I don't care. Can say what I want because you know, there's no rule that says, oh yeah, you have to say this no matter what, otherwise. Ooh! Did it? Why did it disappear? I know these disappear if they take too long, but why did that one only disappear? I'm gonna get. I'm gonna die. No, nope, I'm good. Yeah. We're towards the end here already, which I guess this is a bit short, but it's long enough to where I don't really care, because it can drag out if they would make it longer. Now I got the homing build bills. I don't want to die on the final level. What? Wow. I just wanted the coins, man. Oh, we're 105 star votes. So I don't need them. Not great. Oh, got a homing build bills. And we got a big. If I say big bill, I was like, what? Because obviously that doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, my voice. Come on. Voice, you can do this. Voice, we can do it. What the hell am I saying? Wait here. Yeah. Long jump, spin. Yeah, another one that comes with. Hopefully this music is pretty good. No, I'll be losing. Oh, yeah. I haven't talked about the music yet. The music in this game, honestly, is very good. But there's one thing I will critique is just how much it gets reused and how it's very cringy. You have all like special attacks, and you have like your typical Mario stuff. Give me the coin! No, I'm not getting the coin. Whatever. I mean, there's a 6th life up part. I think it's just like a power up part. Mushroom, why am I saying hard? This isn't Zelda. Whatever. But Bowser Jr. again, appearing from Sunshine, looking for Princess Peach. Too bad, because she's with me. And she says her typical thing again. I don't care. It's on 10 spots. And now we got a lead up. It's kind of very similar to like the first Bowser level we had in the game. So we do is gonna even do the same thing as no more. So I guess it's Bowser Jr. this time, but I don't care about that. Get a life up for sure. Yeah, I think that's actually what it's called. You can get light out of it. Gotta use the one up, which I guess like if you keep dying, you can get that one up. I don't know. What's the point of that? Here we go. Final battle against Bowser. Finally, you've got here just in time to see the creation of my galaxy in the center of the universe. Watch and weep. Hey, look, George got his mask on from Sunshine. I think it's actually not the first time this is but whatever. On this galaxy, I will rule a great galactic empire with Peach being my side. I will last forever. I will rule every pitiful corner of the universe. So Mario, as you see, I got big plans, and Sunbeam is the first, and no, is at the top of my list. Wow, that was horrible. Oh my god, this is not a good first recording. Well, I'm not surprised of course. I feel like, most people are gonna first, do, I'm not recording. Mic recording. I'm recording using a mic. Yes, probably that. Anyway, so we're gonna go the boss battle. So this one, Bowser's gonna be in the rock formation, and he's gonna get to his face, kind of similar to the rocks you can do. What's funny about that is, you guys play Galaxy 2, it's literally just a rock mushroom, which I don't know if that's foreshadowing, or is that just some idea they took, or just didn't realize. But yeah, so this first phase, essentially spend a different phase. You gotta keep hitting him, of course, but he does different mechanics on the different planets, which I think is cool for this game. It never gets old. Probably one of the best Bowser fights in this franchise. Smack! Now, of course, I think it's 2 hits each time, so now we gotta so here we gotta smack one of these. This is much easier. You better just go next to him because you almost always gonna stand next to it. Yeah, you do it. Come on, use Disturbance, and yeah. He'll be breathing out fire. He's not too hard to take down. Ooh, yeah, he actually is. Oh, he smashed it. That's weird. He got hit, but he still smashed it. That makes no sense. Whatever. Again, I know it's fat and all, but there we go. I think this is the final phase. It should be at least. We got like the final way we get to kill this guy. I've always wondered, if Bowser was never defeated, what would be the next massive antagonist for the series? Which Nintendo's never gonna do it because they're always in villains like Eggman, Sonic. Which I haven't talked about Sonic. I think I've recorded a first review of Sonic because you guys actually look on my channel yet. But yeah, like Sonic and But yeah, just haven't really thought about it. I probably will play more Sonic games. I mean, I also did upload the Sonic Frontiers perfectly synced video of Time Boss fight songs. So you guys didn't check those out. Pretty good. I think all the runs are really good. I think what? There you go. Again, you can do the same thing here. You literally just go around, move and spin, and do it. But I'm talking about the songs are really good. I think a few of them, I guess like one of them maybe I don't like too much. But outside of that, it's pretty good. Bowser gets mad like usual. Essentially just copy and paste the Bowser fights before, which does make it lame. I don't know. Like, I kind of get why they do it like that. They didn't say anything Odyssey, but just why? Why do you gotta use the same boss? You have more mechanics and interesting things here than just making it slightly harder. What I'm doing right here is mostly just waiting on top of this until we just on top of it, gets his butt burnt, and then you go around. Oh, wait, what? He's going weird. You can see through the panel, which oh my god, please someone gonna get this. Spin around, smack him. I always like how they just punch you something, because spinning your punch. Unlike something I was missing in Sunshine. But yeah, there you go. And boom, that is it. That is the entire fight. It's a bit long. I don't know. It's pretty good, but I just feel like it could have been a little bit more climactic. Because right now it's just fine. It's definitely the most interesting boss. Definitely better than Sunshine, but I don't know. They definitely could have used a lot more mechanics in the game. If being honest, like it's like, oh yeah, we have all these mechanics, but you don't really use them. Anyway, if that's though, we get the final rank star. Here it is. Yeah, it's the 7th and final one, right? Because the first one was a crown set, yeah. But before we get it, you gotta do something special. Yeah. Do one last. Are you? Oh, of course. That basically sums up this video, okay? Whatever. Spin and catch. You got a Grand Star. No Grand Star again, huh? Actually, no. I think if I remember correctly, the song for this, when you get a Grand Star, is it a Grand Star get? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's it. Whatever the case. We got another beautiful CGI cutscene, though. Yeah, Mario's just flying in the cosmos with his gun. You know, I don't think I've actually ever thought about that. Like, you know, whenever Mario gets Power Shot, he goes back to common territory, but like, he's going back because he's literally using the power to just fly through galaxies. In this game, Mario's immune to the breathing in space, but not to water. I guess you could say the goal is the power source, but he puts them in the common territory, like it says in the game. All the destruction of Bowser's empire he was gonna build. You know, I always look at this and it's like, how the hell are you still alive? It's like, no, it's a video game, bro. You are in the center of a galaxy, gazillion light years away from, Earth, wherever it is, Mario, and like, your planet's getting destroyed. Like, you probably aren't gonna come back. And if you will, you're dead back there. We're your Bowser show. And of course, you gotta have for the explosion. Just like spawns on a whole galaxy. I don't make any sense. I'm breaking a lot of things in this game probably don't make any sense at all, but I don't know. I mean, it's Mario Universe, of course, it's not gonna make sense. Like this right here, like, oh, what? All the things are good. Well, I guess it's like roads in this power for reasons, but there will probably be a lot more destruction and a lot more, I don't know, people hurt. Oh no, Luma. You're saying goodbye? And she leaves. Wow, so emotional. It's not like we had like I think one cutscene with her at the beginning of the game, and we never see it again. Yeah, I don't know like that. It's like, oh, it's not like flood. It's literally a podcast subject. Well, not flood. It's like, oh no, it's sad. We gotta leave our companion and travel the entire game. But like, it's like Mario RPGs where it's like we spend a lot of time throughout the story with them, the characters. Here, it's just like, oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. We gotta return Mario back in there. It just like flip flops around and explode. There you go. That was the final level of the entire game. And here comes Rosalina. You hear the baby stars. These newborns were growed to become the galaxy someday. When stars die, they turn into stardust and scatter across the cosmos. Eventually, the stardust reforms to create a new star, so the cycle of life continues. But the cycle never repeats itself in quite the same way. So, you'll see. And there she goes. Yeah. Rosalina, man. In the first game of the Galaxy, she's definitely interesting. But we don't get to spend too much time with her. She's there, center of the, cosmos. I mean, cosmos. I guess, not really. But yeah, she's just like, common territory. Look at it. There you go. Mario wakes up. Back to everything. Because she can't just. Yeah, she essentially just restored the Mushroom Kingdom back to its state. Which makes sense, but. Not enough, man. What an adventure. Travel across through hundreds of galaxies. Just to see. There we go. Also, I don't know what I was talking about. Your mother's right here. Yeah, look. We got teleport for some reason. There's any excuse to give him back. And yeah, that's what he was thinking. That's what I was thinking when I was saying about Bowser. I was like, oh yeah, how's he going back? Here, and there he is. You can't leave without him. Mm. Then Mario's money. Heard part. You know, playing this game, I think that's what I think. Just playing this game makes me really excited for the Super Mario Galaxy movie will be announced. I haven't talked about that, but seeing this makes me think, we're probably going to see some of this in the movie. Which, going from the original Super Mario Bros. To Galaxy is something else. Some adaptation. Super Mario Bros. Wasn't really bad. It was kind of a mixture of all the games. But yeah. With that, guys, that concludes Super Mario Galaxy. Yeah. So overall, what do I think of this game? I mean, obviously it's a very good game. Everyone knows this. It came out like 2007 on the Wii. Everyone loved it. Oh my god, it's perfect. Using the pointer, motion controls, and shake and spin. All the cool galaxies you can explore. But what did I actually be using like it? Because some of the missions reuse a lot of simple assets, and there's some that are really short, so I'm kind of annoying. I think what makes it just so much is just how available. Like, you have so much freedom, of course. Not as much to explore the purchase, but you have freedom in the sense that there's so much more to the game. You can really do than the game looks like. You can do simple skips that I showed in my Let's Play of this game. And I think that is what makes it one of the better things. Because it has such a limited controls, yet there's so much more that you can do with the very simple level design game, which is very different compared to Galaxy 2, because Galaxy 2 is much more linear and has a lot. And it makes you understand that you can do a lot more of the essentially skips and stuff because there are green stars and that essentially do that. But here in this game, it's very simple and easy. You were able to use these mechanics in such fun ways to where you don't really care if they're easy too much. Yes, you might struggle in some of the Daredevil comments here, but for the most part, it's really easy. Like I don't really have. There weren't many times where I can struggle within the game, so it's always fun that way. But if I was gonna go back to this game, I'd probably still go back to Galaxy 2. Like I was like, oh yeah, why would you go back when you can play even better game? Galaxy 2. Oh, Galaxy 2 has a better post game. Like when I go back to Galaxy 1, it would feel weird if I play Galaxy 1 and it didn't play Super Luigi Galaxy same file because of course, if you guys don't know, there's actually a hidden star you need to get. If you're completing all 120 stars with Luigi, you can get the last star in the level, which I'm gonna show. But it's gonna be a while because obviously I have to actually replay the game, and I'm not gonna re-record the video because there really is no point to me. Because yes, the Luigi does control differently, and there are a few text differences, but it's just there's no real point, man. And also, I want to record Galaxy 2 because that's coming out very soon, and I definitely do plan on finishing the Let's Play before then. I'll probably be like like a day or two before. So expect that to come in, and yeah, because we said I gotta do the post game, so there's that. Oh yeah, yeah, Yuri Adachi. The illustrations. I was looking at this movie. But again, this game is just great. I think what makes Galaxy also so good is when you compare it to 64 and Sunshine, especially Sunshine, right? They have tons of problems. There are many flaws, of course. But a lot of the stars and missions in this game are annoying to do, and it kind of makes it not as fun to replay, especially Sunshine, right? Even if you want to play Sunshine and don't get the blue coins, because everyone hates the coin scores, it's still not that fun. Like, you gotta do the first 7 missions, because that's how you get to fight Bowser at the end. And I don't know. Like, Season 4 is great, of course, that's a pretty short game, so I can do that as well, but Season 4 has its issues, If there's 100 coin stars, like, you die once, you lose all of them, that's not fun, So when it comes to Galaxy, like, obviously Galaxy is the best, because it has not a lot of flaws within the game. Maybe some, like, filler with some of the Daredevil comments and Pesco coins at the end, but outside of that, there really isn't much to say that's bad about this game. Like, yes, I can complain about, if you shake the controller, it's gonna mess with your, cursor sometimes, but I'm like perfect timing. Yeah, and the red star. Yeah, that's like probably the biggest issue. If the red star was used in the Galaxy, I think it would make sense for fun. Don't know. But yeah, that's kind of what I think of the game. And of course, I'm not fully done. I gotta do the post game, but that's it. The end. All rights, including.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
There you go, guys. That concludes Summer Galaxy. And tomorrow, well, we'll be doing post game. A new star is added to the storybook, which of course also going to do that as well. So stay tuned. The purple comet has a beard, and of course, we're done. I'll see you guys next time, where I'll be doing the purple coin comes. See ya!